Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Critical made a video in a hotel room talking about SniperWolf, and here I am a couple days later making a video about SniperWolf in a hotel room. But wait, before you click off the video, I do actually have new information that just came out that Charlie didn't actually get around to talking about because, you know, this is an ongoing developing story. But first, gather around the campfire. Let me tell you a story in 3 parts of how SniperWolf truly became one of the most disliked and hated YouTubers on the entire platform. So SniperWolf, if you didn't know, was that woman that appeared on a Darkman episode one time. And she also used to play video games, and the entire selling point was she would play video games, but she was a woman.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching my top plays for the past few days.
Now, SniperWolf doesn't do that anymore. That kind of content is below her. Like, for example, myself, how I do leafy prototype surf gameplay commentary videos. And now I do the exact same thing, but with like 2% more editing and it's face cam. But what SniperWolf did is she went into a cocoon, and when it hatched, a beautiful butterfly emerged called TikTok reactions.
12 tickets, please?
Yeah, for what movie?
Now, before the TikTok reactions, even back in like 2019, people didn't actually believe SniperWolf was a real gamer. She was being carried, had an alt account. To be fair, this is a pretty common game theory for like any kind of woman that plays video games. For example, Pokimane, she plays Valorant. She's got a high rank on Valorant and Overwatch, and people would instantly assume you're being carried or you've bought a pre-existing account to boost yourself. But now it has recently came out that she's being sued by her ex-husband. And said lawsuit basically all but confirmed that the gaming content that she used to make was completely fake. What would you know? Another YouTuber faking content. The next thing you guys will accuse me of is actually not going to Sweden for my Cry of Fear video. I found the park in Cry of Fear where you do that puzzle. It's so weird to be here in person. It's like a video game reference in real life. What the hell? Now, SniperWolf, her real name, Alia Shalesh. Her ex-husband was another content creator called Evan Young, but most people know him as Sausage. There is various pictures of them together looking like an amazing couple scattered across the internet. And then he claims in the lawsuit that he was her collaborator when it came to making content for her. And they officially broke up for good in September 2022. Now, in the court documents, SniperWolf is not facing not 1, not 2, not 3, 7 different counts. Breach of fiduciary duty, breach of contract, breach of the implied covenant of good faith, fair dealing. This is like some Halo lore, man. Tortious interference with contractual relations and business expectancy, conversion, accounting, and appointing of receiver. I'll be honest, I don't know what any of that means. I'm pretty sure you can watch like the Legal Eagle video on it. Or to be fair, you could open up Google and look up the definitions yourself. I could have done that, but I don't really get paid enough to do that. What, you thought that was effort in a Paralive video? Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Yeah. So basically, in the lawsuit, Sausage is saying that SniperWolf did none of her content. He basically scripted all of it, gave the ideas, and made it all himself. He did all the footage, he would play the games, and SniperWolf would just be there in the top left corner going, wow! Oh my god, I got boom headshot! Oh my god, wow, guys! Oh my god! Funny thing is about SniperWolf's reactions, I don't know if you could tell, they are actually very, very vapid. So much to the point that I found a meme on Twitter recently of someone doing a Markiplier reaction of the Bite of 87, but they're just making it out to be a SniperWolf reaction.
Give Fredbear a big kiss.
Was that the Bite of 87? The Bite of 87? What?
My whole world is turned upside down. That doesn't make any sense.
So in the lawsuit, he also refers to the SniperWolf gaming channel as like a joint venture. And when they made the account, they used a combination of each other's information. Could you imagine? Like, it'd be so secretive that like the password, one half would only know one half of the password, and then the other half would only know the other half of the password. Like, this is the kind of stuff that they have in like submarines before they set off nukes. So basically, the lawsuit's saying SniperWolf, the woman, was the face of the channel, but behind the scenes, Sausage was basically pulling all of the strings, including, but not limited to, concept origination and development, script writing, directing, video editing, posting finished videos to the channel, and market research and analysis, among other things. Among Us. So yeah, like I said, to recap, he did basically everything, which the lawsuit is accusing of, and SniperWolf would just be basically soy-facing in the left corner. Now, apparently, they went into an agreement in 2013 that SniperWolf and Sausage would split the revenue fairly, and that agreement was maintained until September 2022, when they eventually broke up. Following the termination of the romantic relationship, Leah began actively taking steps to lock Evan out of their business relationship. You know what the funny thing is? If you go onto SniperWolf's YouTube channel right now and you go into the About section, it still says, I love gaming and making videos, despite the fact she has not touched a single video game in years. Maybe she reacted to a TikTok of a video game, but that's pretty much it. So with that out of the way, let's move on to Chapter 2, which is SniperWolf versus Jax Films. So I'm sure you all know about this already. You saw the critical video. Shut up. There's new stuff. Shut up. So recently, she's caused a huge rift in the community by bringing up the idea, is reaction content stolen content? Now, a lot of people like to jump on XQC or Hassan for this kind of stuff, but SniperWolf is basically the single biggest reaction channel because she has 34 million subscribers. And I can guarantee you right now, not a single one of them is over the age of 6. So all the way back in July, Jax Films basically took some shots at SniperWolf, was saying that she was basically freebooting content, reacting to stuff, not really adding anything apart from just, you know, doing a oh my god, whoa! Which is, I mean, to be fair, pretty true. If you watch more than like 5 seconds of any of her videos, that is pretty much the peak point of content. And then Jax Films took the extra step to directly accuse Leah, or her team, of basically generating around $16 million in net revenue just from basically downloading TikToks and then opening them mouth occasionally when you watch them. Because let's be real, if you opened up a SniperWolf video and there was no TikToks, it was just her reacting, I don't think a single person would care about any of her content, and she would not have the platform that she has now. The best thing is, ow, I hit my fucking knee, ow. Oh, it's like a marble desk as well. The best thing is as well, like Jax Films, when he makes the video on SniperWolf, you can tell he's not even trying to hide his contempt. He outright despises this woman. And I really don't blame him because he is a YouTube veteran. He's been on the platform for, I think, well over 10 years with his Jackasks and all the other kind of side content he does. And obviously, you put time and effort into content like that, and then you get overtaken overnight by a woman that just watches TikToks and gives minimal interaction apart from going, wow, guys, that's so crazy. Wow. Oh my god. Wow. So he basically went on to say that it's not even content, it's non-tent. Am I right, guys? Am I? Oh my god. Oh, he killed her there. Oh my god. She should just delete her YouTube channel. So this basically started a YouTuber civil war where Jax Films and SniperWolf would be constantly sniding each other 24/7. The problem is, though, Jax Films would usually always buddy SniperWolf because SniperWolf's fan base aren't actually old enough to use Twitter yet. And then SniperWolf had this really bizarre cope where she said, 90% of what I upload are my ideas. People copy me, and then people like you get confused. Okay, so apparently SniperWolf invented watching a video and going, wow. No, you didn't. No, you didn't, bro. That's been around for like 20 years. That's been around for like 100 years. That's basically like watching a film in the cinemas. At one point, even completely throwing a dummy out the pram.
Wah, I can't stand that a female YouTuber is getting more views than me, even though I make the same content. Grr, life is hard.
Even though, like I said earlier, Jax Films does create, you know, unique, original content. Okay, I'm not going to sit here and say he makes like the best content on YouTube, like it's these spectacles that everyone gets hyped over. No, definitely not. But it is fathoms and fathoms higher in entertainment and consistency and effort than anything SniperWolf has basically ever made. And then at one point, she even brings up like the gender argument. Also, I hate bringing gender into this, but no one ever attacks the male React channels. Yes, they do! What are you on? Like, do you remember like 7 years ago when iDubbbz did like a content cop on Jinx? What do you mean? Like the male reaction channels? XQC basically every other month is attacked for like reacting to videos and giving no input. The same with Hassan, Critical, even me. Despite me being such a smaller channel in comparison, I still get flack for like reacting to stuff. That's why I don't really do it anymore. And then Jax Films being so tilted at the idea that women might actually have equal rights one day. That's a bit, by the way, please don't get it twisted. He then started a parody YouTube channel called JJ Jax Films, obviously a parody of SSSniperwolf, because obviously Jax Films, being a YouTube veteran, he has been infamously known for parodies. I even remember, like, he did like a Keemstar Drama Alert parody channel years and years ago.
It's time for Tube News. Tube News is the only show about news on YouTube dudes who feud for views. Woohoo! Today's subject is world-famous YouTuber PewDiePie, who he's been on the show a couple of times before.
And then in another instance, he actually did a parody of Leafy is Here. I mean, he probably would have done a parody of me if I was like anywhere near as relevant at the time.
Hey, what's up guys? GamerGuide88 here. Welcome to a brand new video. So here I am minding my own business, just try to get through another day, another struggle. When all of a sudden I stumble onto this guy's channel. This dude named Jack is a nerd. And I don't know about you guys, but I think I just found the cringiest person on the internet. But I wanted you guys to take a look and judge for yourselves. Let's roll the clip.
So today I want to talk to you about my shot glass collection.
And ironically, this has basically revived Jax Films' career because, I mean, in the nicest way possible, he wasn't getting anywhere near the amount of views he was getting at his peak a fair few years ago. But now, this drama has revitalized his channel. So, Jax Films, in a sense, he's defending his ground, he's standing himself, which he's totally allowed to do. But I think he's also aware that he's taking the chance to get a little bit of a career revival. He also does these Twitch streams where he'll, like, react to SniperWolf's content and then have a bingo sheet up at the same time. But this is where the fun and games are over. And now we move on to part 3. There's no more fun and games. Please, anyone that is the average age of a SniperWolf viewer, please stop watching now. You may find the future content distressing. Act 3. Huge SSSniperwolf doxing drama. So the SniperWolf and Jax Films beef has been going on for quite a while. I honestly haven't even kept tabs on it, but for SniperWolf, Jax Films is basically living rent-free in her head. So really, really bizarrely, she posted this on her Instagram story.
Should I go visit Jax Films? He lives like 5 minutes away from my shoot, Lamau.
And then allegedly from Jack posting a picture of Jack's house on her Instagram, which she quickly deleted, but you know, any of her 5.6 million Instagram followers would be able to see it. Now, obviously, for Jack, it's like no longer fun and games. He genuinely feels threatened because, you know, a YouTuber is like posting where he lives, and he's basically saying that entirely she should be deplatformed. The thing is, stuff like this has actually happened before, like the time Jake Paul shown, I think it was Post Malone's house, and then everyone called him out on it, and he used like the YouTube video editor to blur out the house. The thing is, though, that wasn't actually malicious. This was malicious. She knew what she was doing. She had beef with the YouTuber, and it's like,
should I roll up to his house? Should I roll up to his house?
I'd like to imagine a picture of Jax Films' house blurred out, and it's just SniperWolf on the left side going, wow, that's crazy.
I'm here in my garage. Just bought my brand new dedicated Lamborghini. It's fun to drive here in the Minecraft area.
This is real.
So, like I said, Jax Films at this point feels pretty threatened. He feels pretty intimidated. He's got a YouTuber that he has beef with rolling up to his house. And then SniperWolf had the audacity to say that she was the victim.
This creep has been harassing me for months and then plays victim, saying I threatened him when I just wanted to talk to him. I have no ill intentions. It's so sad when people have to constantly create drama to pay their bills.
Now, like I said earlier, Jax Films definitely knows what he's doing. He knows that this is like a career revival, and also the fact that this beef is generating a lot of interest, a lot of views. I get that, but there is no way on earth that SniperWolf can pull up to someone's house unannounced, post publicly that she knows where the guy lives, near her house, post a picture of his house, quickly delete it, and then say that he's been harassing her. When has Jax Films ever pulled up her address on stream? At one point, you even had Jax Films' wife post about this, you know, basically atting Team YouTube, getting over 100,000 likes. In comparison, the only other things that get 100,000 likes are like pictures of a bunch of actors at the Oscars and a really bizarre meme that no one's ever heard of before. Dear YouTube, I'm not a creator, but my husband is. Tonight, SniperWolf came to my house, posted it on her Instagram for all to see. She tried to instigate a confrontation. I now have to worry about what she, as one of your favored creators, or any of her many fans, may do to harm me or my family. I am a regular human that works a normal 8 to 5 corporate job that happened to fall in love with a YouTuber. She might claim that she's coming after a bully, but she's actually stalking and doxing normal people with no power. I am an example of this. I beg you, what can you do to help us, to keep us safe? Now, YouTube did actually respond on the Twitter account saying, appreciate the report, we're passing this along right now. So YouTube seemed to be actually doing something, but again, Jax Film's wife is right. SniperWolf is like one of the favored creators on YouTube. So I could imagine, if anything, she'll probably just get a little, you know, slap on the wrist. Don't you be doxing people now. Don't you be saying you're going to roll up for a confrontation. That's quite cheeky. It's like the time when Logan Paul did the thing in the Japanese forest, I'm sure you know, and he didn't actually get a ban or anything. And then the video after that, he tased a dead rat. And only after then, YouTube was like, okay, you know what? We're going to turn off your monetization for 2 weeks, buddy. That's a little bit too far. The body? It happens, but the rat? No, that's too far. So it's almost like she'll need to dox someone else to actually, you know, get a smack on the hand or some kind of suspension or loss of revenue. And then you even had SniperWolf, after doing all this, by the way, herself saying that maybe she needs to get a restraining order against him despite pulling up to his house.
This guy's entire channel is just me. Every single video for the past few months has been about me. And it's just like shitting on me. And then his streams, this dude is just like low-key harassing me. Like, should I get a restraining order?
And the cope, believe me, the cope did not end there. She started posting DMs of her fans, like this one saying, 400 videos online shitting on someone, but wanting to talk IRL goes too far. Modern men are actually a joke. The thing is, you say you were just talking, right? I was just talking. You said yourself you wanted a confrontation. You go to someone's house unannounced. You take a picture of someone's house unannounced. You have a very big platform. Now, thankfully, the SniperWolf fan base, they probably couldn't drive for like another 20 years at most. Most of them are probably still gestating, like in the womb. But why would you act like it's going to be just a civil discussion? You know it's not. You're probably going to go there with your vlog camera, do some like kind of moronic confrontation, and then be like, oh, that was such an epic own, guys. I totally owned him there. There is just so much cope. Even after all of that, SniperWolf went on to say that she didn't actually dox Jax Films. She didn't dox him because his address was already publicly available on Google. By the way, Jax Films' address is not on Google. Why would it be? Unless he had some kind of like, you know, home business or something, like some kind of like nail salon that people would book appointments for. That doesn't make any kind of sense. So that is just a straight up lie. There's also a reaction to all of this on Jax Films' stream. And unfortunately, you can tell that he's pretty shaken up by it. Like this, he's not treating this like a joke. You can genuinely see the fear in this guy's eyes.
Shut up.
She's literally outside your door.
Like 5 minutes ago posted.
Wait, what?
She's literally right outside your house.
Oh my god!
This is happening right fucking now. Call the fucking police.
Fucking sue her.
Wait, what?
Call the police.
No, there's a video.
She's outside your house right now.
What the fuck?
Holy shit.
She literally
on her
posted a
Instagram.
video on her story 5 minutes ago.
I'm reporting.
Oh my god, she
Yeah.
is. She's outside her house.
Fucking record this right now.
She's fucking doxing you. Yeah, that's the.
Yeah, no, this is fuck her.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
No, that is a huge
No, it's
violation
not.
of privacy and so much else. There's so much wrong with that.
No, I'm not getting out, dude. Fuck that.
No,
not
fuck that.
leaving.
Stay inside, absolutely.
Call the cops and show them the Instagram story.
Hold on. I'm gonna go
And
outside.
Aaron,
No, don't.
Aaron,
Don't.
Please don't. All right, hold on. Should we? I'm gonna end this.
But
And then after all of this, recently, a couple hours ago, Jax Films uploaded only a 2-minute video basically talking about how he feels about the SniperWolf situation and saying that outright she does need to be deplatformed. Otherwise, if she isn't stopped or given some kind of punishment, what stops her from doing it to someone else she doesn't like?
Last night, SniperWolf, a massive YouTuber, showed up outside of our home, recorded a video of our home, and then posted it to her 5.6 million Instagram followers, goading me with the line, "Let's talk like adults." In my 17 years on YouTube, I've never once had someone come to my home and vaguely threaten me.
Now, you know how I just said what stops her from doxing someone else? You might need to put on your tinfoil hats for this one, but apparently, this is not her first time doxing someone. So all the way back in 2012, a very, very long time ago, over 10 years ago, which is terrifying, by the way, SniperWolf got into beef with a gaming streamer. And allegedly, she went into some lengths to actually dox this girl. But the thing is with this situation, eventually they buried the hatchet and they actually, you know, became friends. Now, I'm clinging to the word allegedly right now, like a commentary YouTuber, because there's obviously no proof of the actual doxing. SniperWolf has deleted all of the tweets on her end, but you can see this Megan girl girl's tweets, and she goes on saying, you know, a Twitter argument turns into her releasing my address onto Twitter. Damn, she mad. And you can see all the screenshots here that we've managed to actually wrangle up, and it basically, you know, it really does kind of hint at the fact that these two got into an argument. SniperWolf doxed her, but then kind of realized that this isn't a good idea. Me doxing someone, posting it publicly, not really a good idea. But if that did happen, I'm not saying it did. It seems to be allegedly at the minute, because again, there's no actual, you know, there's no video of SniperWolf going, I live at 308 Negra Arroyo Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico. 87104. There's no proof of that, and until that comes out, you can't really confirm it. But there does seem to be a pattern of behavior here. So yeah, that's pretty much the entire SniperWolf situation. I'm pretty sure that more updates are going to come out soon. Critical will probably beat me again and turn a 1-minute update into an 8-minute video. Look, I'm going to be honest. I don't hate him. I'm just madly in love with him, okay?
Before you even get there!